Hello and welcome to the Bike Century. My name's Ben and today I'm going to be showing you around this Honda CB1100. Now this is the EX model. It is designed to compete with the likes of Triumph's Bonneville and to look like a retro classic muscle bike, and I think they've pulled it off really well. These are really well built, typical Honda build quality, look really cool. Some of the proper old school muscle bike features that I'll point out as we go. It's powered by a 4-cylinder engine that produces just under 90 brake horsepower. Not really built for top end, these are built for sort of hanging around the lanes. Really good bike 2-up, really good bike 1-up, all round decent bike for commuting and or touring if you want a naked bike for that purpose. This is a 2017, it's covered just over 3,000 miles, really clean and tidy. So to start at the front, 17-inch wheels, you've got standard Bridgestone tyres on there, plenty of life left on the tyres. You can see that it's got ABS fitted and 4-pot radially mounted Tokiko calipers. Now they've chosen obviously to go with non-upside down forks, I guess aesthetically because it looks like a retro. Massive front rotors on this bike. I'm going to say they're probably 310s, 320s, so loads and loads of stopping power on the front end of this bike. Loads of retro features on this bike, like the twin horns on the front, really like that. The big round headlight, really cool. These downpipes look absolutely fantastic, real sort of cry back to the muscle bikes of yesteryear. Finished in the traditional Honda red or like burgundy colour with the stripes up there again, the retro Honda logo. Looks really cool. Finish on the engine's really nice. You've got a two-tone black frame and then silver accents on the engine, and that's repeated again on the battery cover and the rear sets as well. A couple of little cosmetic marks just here on the paintwork, nothing too major, obviously always worth noting these things, and a tiny little mark there on the top of the engine casing. It's a totally standard bike with the exception of a slightly different plate. Obviously you can see it's got the shower adjustable rear suspension on there, standard rear exhaust and standard rear brakes as well, all in really nice condition. It's got a 3D embossed number plate. We will supply obviously a full-size legal plate, but that plate will come with it. Really good for 2-up riding. It's a bench style seat. Pillion's got really nice comfortable seat pad, and they sit at a similar height to the rider. Seat isn't too high, so it works for people like me. I've got relatively short legs and I'm quite comfortable on the balls of my feet. It is a big bike. I would say it's a fair bit bigger than Triumph's Bonneville, but like I say, it is an 1100 and it is a muscle bike as such. Around the front then, obviously you've got this retro light. I've already mentioned the two horns. We do have LED indicators, which kind of goes against the retro look, but hey ho, kind of it all. Again, a little bit of paintwork just on the engine casings here, but other than that, very clean and tidy. You can see the brakes and everything at the front are all the same. Engine casing's got this really nice powder coat on it, looks really cool. And then obviously you get a second exhaust and a second rear shock. Twin shocks on bikes in this country work really well because our roads are obviously so potholed, so if you're going out pillioned up, or even on your own to be fair, or even with luggage, it's quite a nice ride. And you've got preload adjustment on the back there as well, so that's quite nice. Just see what this is. Okay, so you've got it's quite a rare thing to see actually, a helmet lock just on the side here. You don't see that on many bikes now. Again, I suppose that's kind of a retro thing for Honda. Obviously you've got your key here which opens up the rear seat, but there isn't really any room to speak of. Up here, the only modification the bike's got, obviously the Oxford heated grips. These are smart grips, so they do go off with ignition, or rather they look for voltage change. So if you do leave them on, that's okay. And then retro dial, so obviously speed, you've got miles and kilometers, and then on this side you've got your rev counter. It's a 6-speed box. You get gear position and you get fuel, and those are really the only pieces of information that you're going to need on this bike. Let's give it a start up for you. It's even got that really old school inline four sound to it. I mean, it's a really impressive bike. The build quality is second to none on this, I have to say. You know, fairly typical of Honda, you know, the way that it's built. Yeah, it's been really well looked after. We've got all the keys, we've got the service history and stuff like that. It's a really clean bike, other than the bits that I've mentioned. As a dealer, obviously, we do offer finance and part exchange. The bike's going to come with a 3-month warranty, free delivery within England and Wales. We do deliver to Scotland for a charge. So yeah, if you've got any more questions, please feel free to reach out. We've got WhatsApp, live chat, all the socials. Pick up the phone and ask us any questions that you got, or feel free to drop in and try the bike on for size. That's it for me. Thanks very much for watching, and I look forward to speaking to you soon. Take care.